Good morning, everyone. I'm sitting here with the sun just starting to pop in. If you are tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, how your day is going. Yesterday and the day before, I was really feeling that energy. And so today, I wanted to talk about energetic boundaries, which is something that I kind of knew about in experience, but I didn't have the words for them, and I didn't have I didn't have the knowledge about it, just the experience. So what I mean when I talk about energetic boundaries is, have you ever been in a situation where you could tell what someone's mood was, or that they were going through something hard, or that they were really excited before they even spoke? Just the way they entered the room, and you could tell what their energy was. Just like sometimes you'll be like, go, 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 and then as soon as you have the ability to let your guard down or to stop moving like a machine, all of a sudden you're exhausted. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about energetics. There's so much more to it than that, and that is like a whole other conversation, and I'll probably invite one of my friends who actually does that for a living in to talk with us about it at some point. What I'd like to talk to you about is how to create a boundary using the idea of energy and energy fields and like magic. But for me, magic is less Harry Potter and more intentionality, if that makes sense. So I don't subscribe to a religious belief system attached to my practice. It's more about intention. It's more about energy. It's more about knowing the interconnectedness of everything and keeping things in balance and recognizing that balance is a give and take. It's not an all things equal type of process. So some days balance might look like retreating from a lot of things, and then other days balance might be, my day is full from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. and sometimes later, because I've allowed myself to store up the energy that I need to spend that day, or I laced things that replenish my energy throughout the day. So there's two very simple ways to create a boundary, depending on how your brain works, okay? There's two very simple ways to create an energetic boundary. You can do the visualization thing where you close your eyes and you take a couple deep breaths and you imagine that your energy, is a specific color of light. Whatever color feels good to you, that's fine. And then it's something you hold within you, okay? We know from experience that this is not the case. It's something we project outside of us, okay? So I want you to think of your energy like the gate, the wall, the fence, the moat with the crocodiles, whatever is needed for you today or tomorrow or this evening, etc. I want you to think of your energy field as that borderline that allows things in and out. Okay? So here it is. It's my little energy ball that's within me. And I'm just going to say that mine's green. And the visualization version of this is you just intentionally grow it, okay, outside of yourself, and imagine it, and you see it getting strengthened. You see any holes or cracks where you might be leaking energy, and you intentionally patch those up. You might say that out loud. You might not. It's all about what's comfortable for you and what works for you. Oh, cats. The cats are chasing each other. And, sorry, you gotta... What are you doing up there? Oh, I don't know. What are you doing, Zoe? You're distracting me. This is very important. Anyway, boundaries. Cats don't have them. So grow it out further and further. It can be the size of your space. Like you could have like a 5-foot diameter around you. It could be your house. You could say, these are the only types of things that can get through this field today. And then when something comes up and it tries to enter in, you can be like, sorry, you don't have a hall pass. Bye. See you tomorrow. Come back another day. That's how simple that can be. Now, for people who have a difficult time and visualization doesn't work for them, just get a piece of paper. Write either your name or draw a stick figure, whatever symbolizes you, whatever needs to be in the boundary, the apologetic space, whatever needs to be protected, and then just draw a circle around them. You could draw several circles and have tiered energy where it's like, this circle is for me. It's all me. Nothing else is allowed in this closest part of me. And then this circle is like my family. And then this circle is work. And then you can have energetic thresholds, right? And it's all about you and what works for you. With the piece of paper method, what I like to do is carry it in my pocket, and then when something comes up and I'm allowing it to leak my energy, to affect me, because really, life doesn't happen to us the way that we like to think it does. And as a person who's been through a lot, it was a real struggle for me to wrap my head around the difference between shaming and victim blaming and gaslighting and taking responsibility for my day-to-day reactions. My decision whether or not I fly off the handle about something inconvenient is not my trauma's fault. My response to a traumatic situation that reminds me of that is my trauma's fault. That's subconscious, and that's something that there's a whole nother set of energetics for that. But when something inconvenient happens and we allow it to derail our whole day, that's from a lack of energetic boundaries. We do not have to take that on, and we do not have to let it ruin our whole day. Like this nerd who thinks it's totally fine to just get in my space. Hi, Lottie. Why is she so cute? Why is she so cute? Okay. So, those are two very simple ways to protect your energetic field. Now, I want to talk about how it shows up in the body, okay? So, when you're leaking energy, aches, pains, headaches, intense thirst, often for me, because of how I work, if I am stressed, anxious, and leaking energy, it will be in my neck and shoulders and my lower back, and occasionally my hips and my stomach. But mostly it's my neck and shoulders and my lower back. And it's because my throat chakra is super strong and my emotional authority is in my solar plexus. So that whole area, that abdominal midline region gets super grouchy when things are out of whack. A real quick way to get rid of that, if you've accidentally, unintentionally let it in, is a dance party. Like, I know this sounds silly. Also just shaking. Also this. I used to do this when I was a kid and I didn't know it was a thing. It was just intuitive. And it's actually like a mudra from Kundalini Yoga for rooting and grounding in your root chakra and helping you to be balanced and rooted and connected to the earth and all that stuff. What? So find a strategy that works for you. Find something that fills you up and relaxes you, and don't be afraid to try on different methods of doing things, and it's going to feel awkward. When I first started doing Kundalini Yoga regularly, I think the first 2.5 weeks, I did a 40-day challenge. The first 2.5 weeks, I felt so dumb. I felt so awkward. I felt so out of my element. I had to deal with my own feelings about cultural appropriation, whether or not it was even appropriate for me to be practicing this as a white presenting person. And like I had to work through all of these things and all of these feelings, and now I don't care. Now I've done it like in the car while waiting for a business to open and stuff. Whereas before, I would wait for Olivia to go to work. I would put in my headphones because I was too embarrassed to even hear the sound of myself chanting. And all of that was because I wasn't secure with my power and I didn't have any boundaries. I was trying to hold everyone else's truth as my truth, hold space for every type of belief, and that's not my job. So, yeah, that's all I really have for today. It's not super intense. Let me know how you honor, protect, and enforce energetic boundaries in your life in the comments. And if you have any YouTube links or favorite Instagram accounts that regard this whole topic, post them in the comments below so that other people can try on the same tools that have worked for you. Bye for now.